Play from the beginning. Been walking for a while now. CJ, a young girl descended from generations of scavengers. She has come to a new Nevi to complete her family's rite of passage. Rune burrows discovered. Worlds beyond wildest dreams awaits you in Neva. All adventurers welcome. Based on what I heard at the inn yesterday, it shouldn't be too far now. Unless I'm lost. Stop. You, help me out. What we got the weird thieves? The bandits, they are all over the place lately. You look like you can handle yourself and fight though. What's that supposed to mean? I'm a regular everyday trader. He often go around judging folks on how they look. Oh, sorry. Going after helpless creatures now, are we? We're all little girls, and you don't even have decency to deny it. Can't just watch a man properly got stolen, can I? Goes against my principle. Well, come on then, cowards. I'll take you for all you're worth. The attack. Pangit lang. Retreat. Not, not bad at all. Better than expected. What was the name? You will save my skin. I owe you one. Okay. No, never want to miss a trend. Hogan was quick to notice a sudden influx of adventurer to New Nevada. And even quicker to set up shop at the town's authorized trading post. See the Honorable Scavenger at your service. Honorable Scavenger, how's that work? Well, scavenging is just treasure hunting, isn't it? Only difference between that and thieving is whether you mark as living or dead. Thieves think too highly of themselves though. That's why Mike Lance says, so Scavenger suits you better, huh? Your journey into New Nevada for treasure then? Sure, about it. Just left, pick up some trinkets and came out here to sell them up. What about lances? Do you have lances? You have plenty of them too. I even heard of some lucky souls finding runeless drawn down in the burrows. Yes, I gotta get down there now. The humongous lens is good as mine. Would you wait down? No, what kind of gentleman if I didn't take you there myself? At least I can do that, bro. Back again already? Okay. Escort. Bolted at first sign of bandits. Pay good them for them too. Bandits again. A tougher bunch than last time someone outed something. We're just here to guard the checkpoint, alright? If you could complain, take it to the acting mayor. Yeah. And he's this old lady. Her name is CJ. She's what is it? Honorable scavenger. Here's to accept the acting mayor's generous invitation. And she's more reliable than you about stress for sure. Another reckless adventure willing to risk their lives on a child as that. I'll take this compliment, thank you. There is not a single member of my clan who's got their heads screwed on the reckless fools, every one of them. Fair enough, acting mayor will certainly be glad to hear that. Proceed. Not so soon. I'm quite sure I watched you leave just a little while ago. You won't believe what happened, Squash. My word. Well, at least you're on Scott. Thanks to this young lady, no less, Madam CJ Ozip Squash, authorized appraiser, a pleasure to meet. Connoisseur. It's the promise of glimmering future to squash to new Neva. To open his successor shop, his discriminating eye quickly earned him the role of town's authorized appraiser. Authorized appraiser? Indeed, it's my duty to appraise the artifacts extracted from the barrels. What for? Why? To determine their value, of course. All artifacts found in the barrels are subjected to an explorer tax of 30%. 30%? You haven't heard the worst of it yet. If you want into the rune barrels, you're gonna need explorer license from the acting mayor. And that license don't come cheap. Ain't that your old Splash? Afraid so. This mayor sounds proper rapacious, if you ask me. Yup, rapacious is the word. Well, that's to stop me sneaking out the other side of the ruin anyway. Oh, I wouldn't recommend that. You gods trying to hightail out here with a full book. Well, you won't get very far. Mayors hired an unsavory from the east reach to put stop to any thieving that might occur, so I've heard at least. I've seen many a crook dealt with in my day, but that mercenary is unnerving. I'm quite sure his person is the only thing keeping those bandits from darkening our door. How about we go see the mayor for ourselves? Even our precious old soul can be reasoned with after all. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Right this way. The town is just ahead. Well then, perhaps the next time we meet, you have a handful of treasure for me to appraise. Until then, farewell. Here it is, flourishing new frontier in the grip of the old rush. Welcome to New Nevada. Not much to look at, is it? Well, I did say flourishing, didn't I? Working in progress. Is this an earthquake? Well, I can still work. You're fine. Wasn't even an earthquake. Right, anyway, earthquakes are pretty common here. Best be on your toes. Of course, it's thanks to an earthquake that we even found them barrels real big out about 3 months ago. So that's what happened. Well, I best be getting back. I've got a store to run after all, or I will eventually. Figured they'd make a bunch of two setting up trading posts for venturers to trade their wires. Mostly owned by one development up. Wait, where can I find that mayor you were talking about? Town office in the plaza, I suppose. Where else? Thanks, Hogan. Stay off trouble now. Finger crossed, Missy. Finger crossed. Bye-bye. Now then, time to track down money-grabbing mayor. The main menu can check your current. From the main menu, you can check your current quest progress as well as your test items. A minimum showing your collection is also displayed on this. This bustling plaza is beating heart of a new Neva, with townsfolk passing through it day and night. The town office sits at its center, where the bulletin board can also be found whenever CJ feels like helping the residents. Excuse me. Any idea where the girl might find the creepiest acting mirror I've heard so much from? Her patience? Oh, really? Oh, line up. I just read. It's not too easy. I'm Isha, the acting mirror of this town. Yes, I should very much like to know who considered me your patience today. Isha, having taken over acting mayor after her father went missing, Nishi is responsible for the decision to open the bar to adventurers and for taxing them for privilege. Oh well, that's Hogan Squad. And them again, perhaps their taxes are due for an increase. Sorry guys. So the patients might be a bit much. From what I heard about the mayor, I was expecting some old fudge. Not uncharging young woman as yourself. How old are you anyway? 16. What of it? Same as me. I'm CJ, nice to meet you. I'm a giant adventurer at Luzon. I never used a book, but it's boots as they say. Welcome, all sorts here. CJ Initials perhaps to keep your real name secret, is it? And not about me. License, that's right. I came to get an explorer license. An explorer license cost 100,000 bakwa. Not a penny less. 100,000 baht. Are you mad, woman? Do you like I've got that? Do I like I've got that on me? I'm 16, rich freelance, like a horse carriage in the city. Do you think me as dog will take a step? Even your horse carriage consider anyone older than 12 capable of paying full price. You know your horse carriage will give you that. Yeah, fret not. We offer assistance to the financially unable. Take stamp card, collect enough stamps and issue an explorer license. A stamp card? The residents of Geneva post odd jobs on a bulletin board frequently. Complete a task and the residents will stamp your card for you. So I have to help around the town this time. In a nutshell, yes. How many were troubled considerably by the earthquake 3 months back. Help is in great demand and short supply. Piece of cake when getting work because I'll back in lesson before you know it. Main quest, first day on the job. Not much in, not much to see here. Hello, don't suppose you know anyone who needs any help around here? I sure do. Really? Who? Me? Oh, look, I'd love to help you, but it's gonna get my card stamped. I'll have to decline. Stamped like those majors you should give everyone? I've got one, look. Wow, even you can tell that. With this stamp, adventure will perform any and all tasks here. Wow. So use and abuse them. That's what Mayor Ish said. Your patience might have been the right on the man after all. Her adventure too? Yep, call me CJ. What's your name? Priya. So, will you help me, CJ? I certainly will. What can I do for you today, Priya? Find Yum Yum. Yum Yum ran away from here. Yum Yum ran away from home and hasn't come back yet. Can't be having right now, can we? Is Yum Yum your real sister or brother? My cat. She's so white and fluffy and cute and cuddly. You want to track down a cat? So much treasure hunting, I suppose. She got startled by the quake earlier and jumped out of the window. She's still little, so it's dangerous for her to go out by herself. If she wanders outside the walls, she could be eaten by monsters. Oh, please find her for me, CJ. Yum Yum is my most treasured friend. Treasured, you say? Well, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's finding treasure. I'll have Yum Yum back to you in no time. Oh, thank you. I'll be right here. Okay. Outlanders, save your breath. This could be a quiet village till you showed up. Nothing but nuisance, the lot of you. What is that issue last talking? No respect for tradition. Whoa, never seen an adventure like you before. If you find anything good, don't keep it yourself, yeah. The old dog might not seem benefit then let your adventure in, but I do. Missing all we've got after all, especially now that we've sealed off the burrows. What is mining Tommy without mine, honestly? Asia might be a bit dressed at times, but she's right about this. What do you mean greedy at certain, but didn't mean nothing but just different from the rest of us. You haven't seen a fluffy white cat being cute and cuddled around here, have you? I have. Priya's cat, right? Yum Yum. You really? Where'd it go? I pulled its tail and ran off in the woods. Why would you pull its cat's tail? Why? Nothing. I just outlandered like anyway. Charmed? She's only small. She'd be gobbled by monster for sure. There are monsters all over the place since the mining started. There'll be no cats getting trouble on my watch. I promise Priya. I'll return her treasure and it's what I'm good for. I appreciate it if the kid could have done without that. Kahit na idea, sorry. Small, it must be yum yum. Yum yum. It's a good kitty. Nothing but feed the please don't run away. Gotcha. I'm back now, and who look I found? Yum. No, so what about you? Got yourself stuck here. Just a bit of scare and run into the woods, that's all. Yeah, oh no, I'm sorry, Yum Yum. At least you're not hurt. Don't go wandering up no more, okay? Thank you so much, AJ. As I promised, here's my stamp. Thank you. And done. Stamp done. Plenty more to go. Hey, Broya, you don't happen to know anyone else who might need some help, do you? Sure do. Who's next to my dad? Our house got all messed in a big quake a few months ago. This winter to fix, but never has enough wood. You think you could help him, CJ? Of course, leave it to me. Gotta fill up this stamp card so I can get my explorer license. Can't expect to stamp it myself, can I? You're the best, CJ. So where's the dad anyway? Well, we just dig over there and there's residential district. Got it. Bye for now, Freya. Bye. Proceed. The project remains experience their levels to team experiences gained by completing quests and defeating enemies in this room. Repair my broken. You can now go from plaza to residential district. Lifelong residents of Geneva have their home in this part of town, acting where each also call this place. Excuse me, don't lose your pride, hurry. I am. And who might you be? An adventurer looking for treasure? Yep, I'm CJ, nice to meet you. And Ganesh, actually do you know my Priya then? We just met in the plaza, I have her track down Yum Yum. That's so very kind of you, so what brings you here to me? Priya said that you've been having some trouble rebuilding your home after that big quake. Thought I'd come by and then I suppose you're collecting stamps there. Yep, I've only got one for now, so there's anything you need to. I'm here. I suppose I do have small jobs you could take care of. Why not acting where you're good? Why not acting where you've got dirty deals for reservation road if you're willing to work long after with away? Alright, I need you to gather some wood for the river of my house. You'll have venture out. You have to venture out the great forest outside the town. I go myself, but since the excavation I've heard a lot of creatures have been seen there. Everyone here is far too scared to venture down and see for what. I know the rumors. Oh, you'll be needing an axe, and then unless you plan on taking peace coming down. Thanks, I'll be back in a bit. Take care. Gather lumber from. Eventually found in the dungeons, jumping atop the bus with the got what you need there, Rafa. Wonderful, finally I can finish fixing the house here. This has been in from generation. It's my most treasured possession. I don't know what to do. My ancestors are probably rolling in their graves. You really helped me out. You know, here, let me stamp the part for you. Thanks, CJ. You're very welcome, Priya. Yum Yum's behaving herself, I trust. Very good. You're. You know, if all the nature were like you, even an old man might come around. Have you got any to stay while you're there? You won't find anything like around here, I'm afraid. But then where do all the adventurers stay? They pitch tents down by out down their lane. Thanks. Of course, my daughter and any space for another one down there for now. Pictures have been pouring in for the last few months, all looking to strike rich. Sleeping on the street we didn't expect. It's just all the same to you. We have a little house you could borrow. The last tenants just left. Nothing fancy, but beats sleeping rough and wager. Oh well, I don't really have any money. You saw it too, Priya, and me have roof over our heads and secondaries of the same kind. Don't need for money. Really? Here, take the key. It's just down the hill. Have a look when you have time. Thank you. Nice to see you. Oh, for the Dutchies then, I think they'll do. Of course, but it's really okay for me to stay here for free. I said as much, didn't I? Oh, a man's only as good as his words. If you don't mind though, I'd appreciate if you could. I appreciate it if you could help my father like you help us. Your father, so pre-asking father, I'm happy to help, but what me? Repairing the clock tower. You might have not noticed the point pillars to rubble the plaza that used to be our town's symbolic clock tower. I've tried telling my father that we just don't have time, the materials to fix it, but do you think he'll listen? Say no more. You need help? I need stamps. That's all there is. Think also. Thanks. Also, a word to advise. My father can be blunt too. Like, I don't doubt he'll put his foot in the mouth at some stage, but I appreciate it if you just ignore him. No worries, I'm well used to dealing with old folks. Thank you. His name is Shiva. If you head to Plaza now, you probably find him. As if we haven't had it enough, but enough already. Excuse me, are you Priya's grandpa by any chance? Hmm? And if I am, was it Money Hunger's Outlander? Hmm? I heard you could use a hand restoring the clock tower to its former glory. Me? A hand? Oh, I see. You think you can line your pockets by taking advantage of an elderly gentleman? Is that it? Well, you won't. Well, he won't pull the wool over my eyes. Away with you. Whoa, whoa, whoa! There's not at all. Prius that asked me to help you out. That's useless old sod. Been flapping his gowns to Outlanders now, has he? Stay out of this, Outlander. No one needs help from the likes of you. But this is important, isn't it? Of course it is. My ancestors built this when they first arrived in the old Navy 150 years ago. A more precious treasure this town has never known. Of course, it's bloody important. Old Neva? I thought this place was called New Neva. Old Neva is a town of our ancestors came upon. Abandoned it was, barely worth being called a town, so the story goes. So they built up a new and called it New Neva. Neva. The clock tower is treasure testament to their vision for New Neva. Pains me to see it in this state. Can't have that then, can we? Lucky for you, I know a thing or two about taking care of treasures. You can keep your coin, good sir. A stamp will just do fine. Stamp, those things ducks of girls send around. It's risky work. Better a no good venture to take any anecdotes. Fine, get to it. You'll need to go get a great tree bought from the biggest tree in the great forest. Off you go then. I'm supposed to know which is the biggest one. Give me a hint or something. Well, it'll be one furthest in, won't it? It's a huge, even you couldn't miss it. Further scene. Okay, I'll be back. Signposts can be found at the key points inside dungeons to give you information about where you currently are. A signpost can first travel for several years, and you can also save your game. Look at something. You are an adventurer too. Here's for the treasure. Sure, why not? Well, that then look important. That's just a rock. It doesn't look like an ordinary rock at all. Wait, you haven't seen a big huge tree in travels, have you? Nah, I guess that it's the further intent. Thanks anyway. All the princess. What? The first is crawling with monsters today. You go any deeper in, you might not come back out. Monsters? What kind of scavenger would it be if I let that put me out? Mm-hmm. Yep, this must be the one, alright. Which branch look best, huh? Ooh, what the? No. The menacing boss lies in wait deep inside each dungeon. Once they've been discovered, defeating them is your only means of escape. Watch closely and attack when the enemies reveal their weak points to deal major damage. Some stronger enemies such as bosses are protected by a shield until you have broken enough to shoot. You take no damage. Pick lesson. Bro. Oh, great 3 ball receive. Available material necessary for the development of rune lenses. Some resources can be served as catalysts to create a variety of runes when combined with these materials. Some items are more valuable than others. When you find available on your travels, you won't be able to throw it away, but it won't take up space in your rescuing bag. I'm back. Let me see. Yes, they'll do, no doubt about it. Great 3 ball. You could have warned me, about the big scare monsters that attacked me as soon as it saw me. Excuse me? The tree fiend. Would have been nice to know in advance, that's all. I'm lucky it didn't take branch of me. Different? Impossible. The sorcerer. I warned them. I warned all of them. You alright, old man? Got a moment? Interrupting something or Shiva, could you spare a few minutes? The rapacious the brilliant acting mayor. What was that? Nothing at all. Excuse me? Shiva, this is Gokti, Outlander Lane. I believe we already have met, but allow me to formally introduce you all the same. The smell of gold and promise of fortune drew the sagacious Gokti of the Nuneva, where he quickly became the representative of the merchants and adventurers of Outlander Lane. I see. And what brings you both here? I've got nothing to say to either of you. Shiva, I know you and I don't see eye to eye on the barrels. Still, I expect you to abide my decisions. As such, I must ask that you and the other objectors stop causing trouble in the Outlander Lane. The stump car is going along towards a building trust between us and Outlanders. Trust? You don't even know the meaning of the word. If you'd an ounce of sense in your head, you'd chase every last adventurers out before it's too late. Let's try to calm, shall we? What exactly are you talking about? Too late for what? The evil sorcerer's curse. He's in the barrows, I tell you. He who suffered on the wrath of gods themselves, he was sealed for a reason. Mark my word, break the seal and it won't just be fancy. End up against, I'll be much worse than that. Now that sounds like adventure. You can put so much stock in this old fable, Shiva. Fables, eh? So, you suppose that expedition that went over were fated to death? Were they? You want a chance to go through that too? The town is on the verge of collapse. Mining is beneficial for our people and essential to Nuneva's continuing existence. Exactly, and what of you, the precious clock? You sure you could use some stopping years adventure to help build it? Isn't right, young lady? Huh? Me? Oh well, yeah, that was the plan, sure. See, honestly, Shiva, you embarrass yourself. I've got countless young folk who tell me every day that just how hard it is to live away from the good of this town and its residents. How long do you intend to hold? Think of the effect it will have on your family's reputation. You're fine, please yourselves. Pay no mind to stubborn an old man like me. Wait, my stamp. Oh, give me a card. Everything. The cost of good manners. Speak with Isha in the plaza. How goes the stamp collecting, CJ? Not bad. Actually seems someone told the townsfolk to use and abuse adventurers, so they kept me busy. They've had me catching cats, cutting trees, and particularly problematic tree in a one case, so yeah, not bad. Problematic tree? What do you mean? Elaborate. A tree turned fiend. I shall have to warn the townsfolk to stay away from the woods. So Hogan wasn't exaggerating about your strength, I see. Oh yeah, well, when you're about of your home at 15, you either get stronger or get on the ground. Ah, such spirit. This girl could really take care of the other matter, don't you think, Aisha? I suppose she could. What other matter, May? CJ, I would appreciate your assistance in improving our relations between adventurers and the townsfolk. Oh yeah, how so? With Outlander Lane having long since reached capacity, adventurers have begun squatting in the residential district. The trespassing alone would have been bad enough, but there's also been reports of affairs and other shenanigans. So Priya's grandpa may be a good reason to upset, after all. Manners are easily kept with the roof over one's head and fun in one's belly. Unfortunately, this town does not yet have the resources to accommodate and feed outlanders. As such, I am sympathetic to their situation, more so than most. Goktu and I have been planning to build an inn and tavern on Outlander Lane. The locations have already been decided as have the proprietors. I would ask you to gather the materials that you need, CJ. An inn and tavern, no? And you really think that's all that to make everyone get along? Money for the town and merriment for the outlanders. Money for the town and merriment for the town. Not to mention the promise of the bet at the end of the long day in the barrels. More adventure means more artifacts. More artifacts means more revenue. Everybody wins, towns and outlanders alike. Money makes the world go round, as they say. You're wrong, I suppose. And it must be real pain for acting here having them trespassers making trouble. Even troublemakers change. Every one deserves a chance to shine. People and artifacts are our worst treasure resources. Trespassers, a treasure resource? I've heard it all now. You're an odd one, that's for sure. Is there something on my face? Say no more, I'll see to you. You'll have all you need. I am your debt, CJ. I suggest you meet Rajiv, the innkeeper, and Sarita, the tavern owner. Right away. They'll tell you what you need. I'm quite sure you'll find both of them around Outlander Lane as we speak. You can now go from Plaza to Outlander Lane. An isolated side street which has been allocated to the recently arrived adventurers. As the face of Outlander Lane and having seen to the opening of the tavern, inn, and various stores, but